Last month we did a video called The 5 Signs That You're Filipino. The response was so crazy, you know, the feedback, all of that stuff like that. Yo, we had to do a part 2. And on top of that, my girl said, there was a lot that you were missing in that video. So I said, it's only right, we gotta go again. So here is 5 Signs That You're Filipino, part 2. Let's get into the first one, right? The Filipinos are tawad masters. Now, for people in the world that don't know what tawad is the phenomenon, right, of always trying to get the best deal, a bargain, so to speak, right? Trying to negotiate with whoever you're buying something from to get that price a little lower. You know what I mean? It's hard times, I'm on a budget, okay? Tawad, man, tawad, right? You'll see this everywhere, man, but mostly in like the food markets and stuff like that. You know, the local food markets, the mercado. You'll see this in the street stalls. People are trying to get a deal. Filipinos love, right, when they can save money, when they can get a discount, a bargain, or whatever, right? Everything my girl brings home, if she buys something, she tells me the price. Oh, I only paid $2.50 for it. I got 16 of these, I only paid 100 pesos for it. And me, I'm from America, like we don't like to talk about prices or whatever. Like one of the sayings in America is, if you gotta talk about the price, you can't afford it. So don't even talk about the price, right? But no, not here in the Philippines. The price of things is very important. And people want to know, how much is it? How much did you spend? Tawad. You know what I'm saying? I've seen how my kababayan do this, right? Like usually when they go to the vendor, they'll be really polite, right? Of course. Oh, hello. Make a little small talk, you know, build a little rapport, right? And then hit them with the price way lower than you're willing to pay. Damn! Right? Because they know that the vendor is gonna counter, right? You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna keep on going back and forth for a little while until they get to a price that, you know, is lower than what you were willing to pay in the first place. Tawad. I even take part in this, and it's partly because me being a foreigner in the Philippines, they always gonna give me the highest price, okay? Look, it's just a thing. For all my people in the Western world that are coming to the Philippines, just get ready, because in the Philippines, there's something called the Pinoy price and then the foreigner price. You see the difference in my hands, right? Okay? You know what I'm saying? When you're a foreigner, they're automatically gonna think that you are rich and they're automatically gonna overcharge you. So the way I use tawad is, if I'm gonna go make a big purchase or something like that, or like I'm gonna, like for instance, right? I got my whole air conditioner changed, right, in my car. And I knew if I went up there, they're gonna say, money. No. So guess what I did? I had my girl's dad go up there and talk to them, negotiate them before they even saw me, right? He negotiated and got a Pinoy price. Not only did he get a Pinoy price, but he did tawad with the vendor, and guess what? He got kind of a discount. Now, he says, oh, hold on, sir, kojoklan, and he goes to the car and gets me. Then I come walking out, and they're looking like, what? Prank, it's a prank, you tricked us. We could have charged him 3 times, right? No, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart.
You tried that in the mall too, right?
Yeah, in the mall, I'll be trying that. Shoot, I learned from the best. I learned from the kababayan. Quiddy said in the mall, every time we go to the stalls and I'm buying equipment, I might be buying a cordless mic or something like that. I'm like, what kind of discount you got? They just be looking at me like, you're American. You don't get no discount. Okay, buddy? Nothing. But I always try, you know? Let's move on to the next one. This one is funny, right? And I know everybody over the Philippines is gonna be able to identify with this one, and even just in Asia. Filipinos, when they're making rice, they don't use a measuring cup. They don't use measuring materials. Basically, when they take their finger, like this finger, really this finger right here, right? When they take that finger and they put it in the water, right? They fill the water up until that line right there, that's how you measure your water. And it tripped me out at first, right? Because, you know, when I first came down here, Queenie was making rice for us. Of course, as soon as I came here, I had to buy a rice cooker. That was the first thing that she didn't want no phone. She didn't want no money. She said, get a rice cooker now. Okay, is rice really important to you? Rice is life. All right, we'll get a rice cooker now. So we got the rice cooker, right? And she got to preparing the rice. And I see her sticking her hand in it. What the hell you sticking your hand in it? Is your hands clean? She said, I wash my hands thoroughly. So, but why are you putting your hand in the rice cooker? She's like, I'm measuring the water. Duh. I'm like, what? Duh, what? We use a measuring cup. What are you talking about? And here in the Philippines, the kababayan always find practical and quick ways to do things, right? That always come out, you know, in the right way. And I've noticed, even I started doing this, it always makes the rice just right. A lot of people call the rice style that's usually cooked in the Philippines, around the world, they call it sticky rice, right? It's not too dry, it's not too wet, it's right in the middle, it's just sticky, right? And you get that sticky rice consistency with the one knuckle rule. It works, it's surprisingly accurate, you know what I'm saying? And that's how they do it. Been doing it like that for centuries. Let's talk about the next one. The use of a bimpo. Bimpo, what is a bimpo? Bimpo, bimpo, laba 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 bimpo. No, it's not a song. Doink. Bimpo is the Tagalog word for hand towel or like washcloth, right? And in the Philippines, it's very, very hot. Y'all know that. The sun is intense, right? But the Filipinos have a very unique place where they put their bimpo. It's always put, or usually put, right here in the back of the shirt and fold it down, boom, and placed nice and neatly right there on your back. I used to wonder why they put it right there though. Cause like in the US, we'll like put it in our freaking side pocket or we'll hang it on the side of our, you know, waistband or something like that. No, here, right in the collar, in the back collar. And I learned the hard way why you should put it there. Before I understood the right place to put it, dude, my whole back used to be wet. I used to be walking around like, I need a shower, I'm sticky, damn, I don't like it, right? But if you put your hand towel right here, guess what? It absorbs all that sweat that would have just dripped down your freaking back like a crazy person, you know what I'm saying? It absorbs all of that, right? So before the back of your shirt gets all wet and drenched, the toallia, the towel, catches the sweat. Another reason is, as I said, the sun is very intense here in the Philippines. And for people working outside, hubble drivers and jeepney drivers are notorious for putting a towel back there. Guess what? It also protects the back of your neck from this hot ass sun. Damn! Diba? Okay, so this is why they tuck their towel right here. First time I ever seen that in my life. The Bimpo is a multi-purpose tool, right? Believe it or not, yes, a washcloth is a multi-purpose tool. They use it to make sure that they don't have a back full of sweat. That's number one. Number two, they use it, it's easily accessible to, you know, wipe your hands if you need to wipe your hands. And sometimes, every now and then, it could even be used for like a mask to put over your face. If like you go to an area that's too smoggy, I see them take it out and just do like this. You know what I'm saying?
Or sometimes put it in the head when it's raining.
Put it on your head. Oh, yeah, in the rainy season, thank you, Queenie. In the rainy season, put it on your head. I'm towel head, yeah, but guess what? I don't got water all over my head like you do, because I got my Bimpo, hey! The Bimpo. We gotta talk about relationships, right, with a Filipino. Yeah, let's get into it. My people in the Western world, have you ever heard of something called Tampo? T-A-M-P-O. Filipino women will get, if they're mad at you, they'll get very quiet, right? And very withdrawn. To the point, you like start trying to make conversation with her. Hey man, you wanna go play some golf today? And they just look at you like this. Hey babe, what you wanna watch on Netflix? response. Right? That is how you know something is wrong in your relationship when you're with a Filipina. She don't yell, she don't curse, no, she starts doing tempo on you, okay? And honestly, that hurts even more, especially when you're a guy like me that likes communication. I like to talk to my girl and stuff like that. And my girl does tempo. She's the tempo master, okay? Because I'm always doing something crazy to piss her off because I'm just a crazy person, right? But when she gets quiet on me, when she's not responding, right? And it's almost like she's almost trying to avoid me around the house. That's when I know something is wrong, right? This is how Filipinas do it. Their culture, as I said, is a culture of courtesies, right? So that even goes over into when they're angry, when they're mad. It's more of a passive aggressive type thing instead of aggressive type thing. Because they're still a woman. They still have that feminine aura, that traditional aura. But if they're mad at you, they're just freaking mad at you. But the level of respect that they have for themselves and for you, they don't just go crazy on you or whatever. Oh, sometimes they might, you know. It depends. It's got to get real ugly before you hear a Filipina go crazy and raise her voice and all that stuff. No, that's not their culture. Their culture is to withdraw and give your ass the silent treatment. That's tempo. And I thought that it was just my woman, right, that did it. I just used to be like, you need to learn how to communicate. Why you always get quiet on me every time something wrong, right? But upon further research, I found out that this is the Filipinas' way to show you that they're unhappy, that they're not, that they're pissed with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not just my girl, this is across the board. Tempo. Now you guys tell me in the comments if I'm correct on this. All of my Westerners who came to the Philippines and got with a Filipina and all that stuff, does she do tempo on you when she's mad? I think so. Let me know in the comments. Even Filipino men, you know what I'm saying? Does your girl do tempo on you? I bet she does. Hey babe, what's going on today? You wanna go to the store? Yeah. Exactly, tempo. The first time I came to the Philippines, I had one question, okay? And that is, who the heck is Po? Yes, Po. No, Po. Yes. Oh, okay, Po. No problem, Po. My name is Dean, I ain't Po. No, who is Po? No, Po. This is actually a term of respect. And I had to learn that. So if you're Filipino, you know Po and Opo is just part of the vernacular when speaking to people here, especially when you're speaking to an elder. In the Philippines, they have a lot of reverence for their elders, right? The elders are very important and they're very highly respected. But it carried over into, just even, if I go to a restaurant and I'm talking to them or whatever, they, oh yes, Po, and stuff like that. Po, okay. And even my brother-in-law, right? When I saw him working, his supervisor was a female, right? And he would always say ma'am Po to her. Yes, ma'am Po. He'll be on the phone with us, he's talking, and I always know when he's talking to his boss because that ma'am Po will come out. No, ma'am Po. Okay, yes, ma'am Po. Is that all you say to her is yes, ma'am Po? He's like, yes, Po. No, he didn't say that to me. But I'm just saying, yeah, that Po thing is really, popular to say here, especially in the Manila area, in Luzon. Po is very, very important. But now, if you put Opo in a sentence, right, that means yes, right? It's kind of like that's a respectful way of saying yes, right? Opo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's so many different nuances, right, and things that you will have to learn when you come here to the Philippines so that you can assimilate, so that you can fit in, so that you can understand what's going on around you, right? These videos are very important for people in the Western world that are going to be coming here because it's totally different in the Philippines, and you gotta learn this stuff. Right? So, hey, again, this was 5 more signs that you're a Filipino. And you guys tell me in the comments if I'm correct on all this stuff. If I'm wrong, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't give a damn. Other than that, if you want to see more interesting stuff on the Philippines and the way they interact in everyday life or whatever, check this video right here of Filipino gestures. And it is super funny. So check that out. I'll see you there. And until then, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that shit. I'm outie.